She may be the fairest of the fair, with piercing eyes and luxurious hair, with skin that shows no blemish or line, just as smooth as a baby's behind. But don't you take her, don't you take her, don't you take her for your wife. Don't you take her, don't you take her, if she can't make red beans and rice. Her hands might be just right for holding. She might sing and play like Sean Colvin. She may be strong and so very wise, with eyes for you and no other guy. But don't you take her, don't you take her, don't you take her for your wife. Don't you take her, don't you take her, if she can't make red beans and rice. She may be satisfied with simple things, could be gentle and nurturing, have her head on straight and keep herself calm. A good driver who'd make a great mom. But don't you take her, don't you take her, don't you take her for your wife. No, don't you take her, don't you take her, if she can't make red beans and rice. Don't you take her, don't you take her, don't you take her for your wife. No, don't you take her, don't you take her, if she can't make red beans and rice. All right. Rather impromptu rendition of that. I wrote that some time ago. I hadn't really looked at it in quite a while, though, so that's why I had the headphones on and was letting my computer read the words to me. Hopefully that was okay. I got through it without coughing, at least, and it gave me a little diversion from things that are going on in my life right now. Hopefully you enjoyed it. As far as a story behind that song, well, first of all, the melody is actually taken from something else. A song that's an old traditional public domain kind of song, which you can do whatever you want with and not be beholden to copyright laws or anything. So I borrowed the melody from it. It's an old Scottish song, although it was an Irish group that I heard doing it first, the Dubliners. But I believe the song originates from Scotland, and it's I'm a rover, seldom sober. Some dude talking about hanging out outside some girl's window, wanting her to let him come in, and all this kind of stuff. Real family friendly kind of stuff. But I liked the melody, and I wanted to use the melody for something. And since it was public domain, and I could, and I had a set of lyrics that would work with, why not? And there you go. And as far as the inspiration for the lyrics, we go from Scottish music to Louis Armstrong because I listened to a biography on Louis Armstrong, and he was married a few different times, but with one of the particular ladies that he married, before he asked her to marry him, he asked her a very, very important question. He asked her, "Can you make red beans and rice?" Or let me try to do it the right way. "Can you make red beans and rice?" Not very good either, but still, you get the idea. Louis Armstrong. Um, and she said, "No, but I'll learn for you." And then he went ahead and proposed to her. Because a man's got to have his priorities in order. I guess if she would just gave him a flat no, he would have just kept the ring in his pocket and went home early that night or something. I don't know, but or if she would have said yes, that ring would have came out of his pocket at lightning speed. But the answer she gave it satisfied him, and they got married. And I don't remember a lot more of the details of that because it's been quite a while since I listened to that book, but. I got a kick out of that. Before he asked her to marry him, he had to know if she could make red beans and rice. Anyway, there you go. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Although the only thing relevant to that would be mentioning the Dubliners. But anyhow, well, we could do something on the way out. Ah dee da day. Ah dee day dee. He whistled and he sang till the green woods rang, and he won the heart of a lady. I should have quit while I was ahead.